Always tracking, always alerting. This is Next Weather.
And here's Next Weather meteorologist Nick Marianos. Over the last few days, we've had quite a bit of rain, but finally it seems like we're getting a little break.
Yeah, we can take a breath now, right, as we get toward the weekend. I think the forecast across much of South Florida, with the exception for portions of the Keys, will be a lot drier. If you're in the Keys, you're still going to run into some active weather for tomorrow. We'll time that out for you so you can plan accordingly as we get into the days ahead. But here's the big picture right here across much of South Florida is the fact that we've had this front, right, that's giving us plenty of clouds around. We've really felt like a soupy air mass in place. And a lot of rainfall. We've had several inches of rainfall. We'll show you some of the radar estimates over the last 3 days here in just a second. Pretty impressive numbers. But now you're seeing a lot of the activity coming just to the south of the peninsula, going right across parts of the Keys. That's still where we have some active weather in place. But just on the northern side, you head up toward West Palm Beach, notice the lack of cloud cover. That's that drier air that's coming in here. And it's really going to make a difference as we get into the next couple of days. In the last few days, though, the rainfall numbers have been quite impressive across Miami itself, about 3 to 6 inches of rainfall. Some of the highest numbers coming in out of Miami Beach, and then across parts of southern Miami-Dade County, as you get just south of Homestead, several inches, a lot of that coming in from storms just from this evening as they were making their way down and just off the coastline. It did prompt a flood advisory that does remain in effect here till 12:45 for parts of the upper Keys, just to the south of Key Largo. You can still see another round of some heavier rainfall coming through as well. But that activity will continue to move off the coastline. Again, just seeing some the residual effects of all of this rainfall as it continues moving through. And finally, the rest of us drying out, and we'll stay like that for a couple of days here. So the rain tracker, as we get hour by hour, getting to about 8, 9 o'clock in the morning, you still see where the active weather is along Route 1 from Key Largo all the way down to Key West. That's where we'll hold on to occasional showers and storms. And then they'll continue to stay a bit unsettled across the Keys much of tomorrow, whereas Miami and Fort Lauderdale, rain chances really low, but less than 20%, closer to about a 10% in around Fort Lauderdale as well. Those winds continue to be out of the northeast, and as a result, we continue to see the drier air coming in. Temperatures not as hot by day, but look at the surf off the coast thanks to those stronger winds. So if anybody heading out in the waters tomorrow, a small craft advisory is in place, seas about 3 to 5 feet. And of course, this pattern does result in a rip current risk as well. But because this dry air is in place, the humidity levels start to drop off, and it's going to feel a lot more comfortable. The dew points, which is how humid it is essentially, will be down to the 60s across parts of the peninsula. So dry, especially for this time of the year, upper 80s, close to 90. And as we get into the weekend, upper 80s again. You can see Saturday, Sunday, and a few showers before the humidity and storms come back into place as we get into much of next week. Lauren?
All right, Nick, thank you. And this Saturday, CBS Miami and Global Empowerment Mission will pass out free hurricane supplies from 9 a.m. to noon at locations in Miami-Dade and Broward counties. You can pick them up at Antioch Missionary Baptist Church in Miami Gardens and at Harrisfield Park in Homestead. In Broward, you can go to Amerant Bank Arena in Sunrise and Vincent Torres Park in Lauderdale Lakes. To see all of the locations, just visit cbsmiami.com.